Welcome back to another video. This big storm has done wreck. Here's what's coming up today.
3 lambs have died so far from last night.
I was nearly drowned. A sheep and a lamb were running along the road.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
But we had a record amount of lambs. We had also a record amount of dead lambs today.
What have you done, boys?
To hell with you, Joe. I will not sound so simple. Welcome back to another video. The rain has eased back a bit, but the storm has done wreck. Look at this little side shed here at the back of the house for keeping things. It was blown up in the air.
As you see in the next clip there that I'll put up, the sheeting nearly was blown over the house this morning around 5 o'clock. That's when the storm hit the hardest. And there was a few other sheds that nearly got the sheets taken off them. We did the rounds this morning.
Around the field this morning after the bad night, we found a good few dead lambs. But I suppose it could be worse. We had more of them brought in, a few of them brought in, wake ones, and we saved them. The only advantage was with the last 3 days, we kept everything inside and they were saved because they didn't get the belt of the weather.
It was bad. It was a bad 3 days though. I see a lot of people online. They've had a lot of deaths as well, people lambing outside. We're lucky enough here to have sheds. Sure, if we were lambing outside, a pile of them would die, would they?
Oh, with a heavy stocking here and fields all wet.
Gutter.
That'd been an awful case.
Oh, sweet Jesus. The roof has gone off the back of the lead thing. This morning. God almighty. But if that goes, we can cut the head off someone. Jesus, there's enough lambs dying, but besides that, they can clean a couple of them as well. The place in some state, alright, after it. The whole roof is here was blown off up over, and I don't know how it held on. It's also a lot of slate blown off the roof above, and there's leaks coming into the house here. But there was no one hurt, I suppose. That's the only good thing. But hopefully we've better days ahead.
Here I am now, after changing all my clothes. I was nearly drowned. A sheep and a lamb were running along the road, and I went down and I stopped them. And then the sheep jumped across the river in the flood, and the lamb tried to follow, and he was caught in the flood. So I jumped in as fast as I could, and I grabbed the hold of the lamb, and then I fall at the same time. And I was taken down the river a bit, but I got out. But if it happened now, I'd be caught because it's way bigger now.
And did the lamb survive?
He did. The lamb was under the water. He went down about 20 yards.
I found 5 lambs dead earlier. How many lambs will be dead tomorrow? Because it's way worse tonight.
We don't know.
It'll be more, innit?
I will.
Is it the worst year ever now? Last year was bad, but is it the worst year ever you can remember?
Tis. You might get one bad night, but the rest of the nights will be good. And you get a one desperate bad night.
And the storm is yet to come.
Storm is yet to come. So the number of lambs could be down next year, especially in hill areas. If they have no sheds or nothing to put them into.
It's hard to make money from sheep farming, so at this crack.
I'm telling you, they're learning their livelihood. They want to be hard warriors. We thought the weather was bad, but it's a lot worse now. So there's lambs in danger of being wet. We can't fit them all into the shed. There's some are out here in the yard, and they're all in danger of dying if we don't watch them full time.
It's fairly depressing.
So we sprinkle a bit of holy water here, see where the weather change.
That's the Easter holy water. Easter holy water. Will it want to be some holy water?
Oh, well, see where they change the weather or something.
Would want to change. Just as we came out there as well, another lamb got washed down the drain, down the river, gone. After he's saving one earlier. And you can see the felt behind here that I put up. It nearly blew off a while ago, so so if that goes, the rain will be driven in as far as here. The slats will be in gutter like. So what we're going to do now is we're going hunting out all this pin here and putting in more pins out of pallets for tonight and the morning because we're full. We've only one pin left and there's a sheep lambing there. So we've no more pins. So what else can we do?
We can't do nothing else. Only try and make room inside from.
We can put a few maybe into the cow or the cattle box or the trailer. You fit a few into that. We've literally thrown sheep and lambs everywhere. It's fairly bad now, to be honest.
It's not big yet, you know.
It's 1 o'clock now in the morning. and that rain hasn't stopped. So following on from my previous video on YouTube there, I'm carrying out the morning checks here now this morning, and I'd say what I'm going to face might be bad. So my father was already down the road feeding, and he saw one dead lamb inside the fence. So I'm going to go down here now the left side and wrap up all around. So this is going to take a good long time. And if sheep have dead lambs, if it's only one, if she only has a single lamb, I'll bring her back and try to adopt a new lamb onto her. But if she has two lambs and say one live and one dead, I'll just leave her be. And there's a lot of work to this as well, bringing in ewes from the fields, and you see how bad the weather is. So it's definitely not easy. So first casualty here, this lamb here. So the first field I came into, first casualty. So not after a good start, and the ewe is above there as well, sick. So I'm just waiting for my father to come down now to carry up that ewe. But I had a sneaky suspicion it could have been this lamb, because I seen him 2 days ago and he wasn't looking that good. But he's dead now, and this ewe is very sick, and I think she's showing some signs of prolapse. I'm not sure what that is. It's not all the way up, but she's sick. So our lamb is here. He's hungry enough, I'd say. So try to ring the father now to come down and collect me. So help is here. My father brings down all the dogs, of course, to mix all the lambs. So well done to him, in fairness. He've all the lambs above now mixed. 4 dogs he brought down, another one up there. Christ above, there's nothing bother. So with the ewe back here, still not looking too good. We gave her antibiotic, anti-inflammatory, pain reliever, magnesium, calcium. We covered everything pretty much. Hopefully, otherwise we'll be left with this lamb and we'll have to find him a new mother. So there's plenty of ewes lambing here as well at the moment as well, even with this bad weather. So we emptied a lot of pins there down to the shed below. We cleaned them out as quick as we could because they're going to fill up straight away. And my father got more gates above in the hill, so we're going to have to make up temporary pins, maybe down there out of pallets and gates. So I'm just going to pull this ewe, a lamb from this ewe now. So tray in position, I'm going to pull this lamb and hopefully the lamb will be live. So this ewe here has a massive bag of milk and she's big cow paps. So this lamb here, I literally just grabbed from this ewe. She has very little milk for her 2 lambs. She's just one lamb there and you can see he's quite slim. So I'm going to adopt on there straight away, and hopefully this ewe will take him, because she needs 2 lambs because she's cow paps again, and you need 2 lambs to stay on top of that. An absolute tank of a Suffolk lamb off this kind of Shirley Texel Cross ewe, and the lamb I adopted on is quite a big lamb as well, fierce long lamb. So I'm pretty confident that this will work. So she's two big even sized lambs, and she's loads of milk. And this ewe here will be able to rear 1 lamb now. You can see this lamb is quite slim as well. So, and 1 lamb is plenty for her. So we've plenty of adoptions still going on here as well. And they're actually working slowly, but they're working. So yeah, I've these pulled down. I'm just going to give them their spray and stuff and give them their milk and go back out to the fields to see what lays ahead of me still. So I can't go for a while. There's 2 lambs here. Straight away. Is that another one? Another lamb there. So I must get these out straight away. This is the day after now, and the ewe here is looking a lot happier. The lamb is looking a lot fuller. We'll lay him in now for another day, but at least we saved the ewe and saved the lamb, because otherwise the lamb would have died, starved, and the ewe would have died. So that's a good story to have in it. Over the last few bad days, keto energy, we found that very good now to bring her on as well and get the appetite back as well. So fair play to you, girl. We're fairly full above now in the pens, so we're going to start moving out lambs, and we're bedding here because a lot of the bedding is getting quite dirty, and Emily's doing it here. So you can see these bedding here has gone very dirty, so we're going to put a lot of these down to these pens now, and you can hear all the mix up of lambs and everything. So look, they're a lot better inside here than outside now at the moment, so we must get it nice and clean out of the bedding. So yeah, another mule just lambed here herself on the slats. So 2 lovely Beltex lambs now off these, and I'm just so shocked how easily these lambs, your lambs, are lambing themselves, all lambing themselves, and an easy ramming Beltex ram. So, and plenty milk as well for a lamb, which is fair going. And you can see here just great mothers as well. Right, I'm back out now again, going through some of the fields. You can see Ewan and lamb here taking shelter in the bank there, the river. Another lamb taking a bit of shelter where a tree has fallen. It's fairly bad now again. You can see all the sheep here going to one side of the field because there's a bit of a bankish, bit of a hill there. And I kind of sheltered a small bit, but not much. I don't know if you could pick up my voice because it's so windy. Poor lambs, it's fair tough going on. So, second casualty here, and we'll just go over here, and we have the third casualty. So, 3 lambs have died so far from last night. In the space of a short time, I haven't all the fields walked yet. So, perished to death, and this is a big lamb. Check it in there. Big, very big lamb. So I'm going to try to bring this lamb home now, because she's a single lamb. And a fair old walk back to the farm. So hopefully she'll follow. Meh. Yeah, she'll probably follow, alright. It's the sheep I'm bringing here with the dead lamb. But there's a lamb here in the middle of nowhere with no mother. Haven't a clue where his mother is. So I'll have to bring him back now as well, because he'll die out here as well. Talk about a shit show. Alright, I've located the mother, R, and the lamb is R. And he's way over in the middle of that field. And this gate was closed. So that's the sheep with the dead lamb there that's following me. So that lamb would 100% die, because he would not find the mother. So I'm going to have to go over here now for that lamb. He can count his lucky stars. So there you go. Thank me later. So at least I have one good deed done for the day, eh? She is our lamb back. Unfortunately this one doesn't. So I'll try to go down now. If we have a lamb there over the next few hours, I'll try to adopt the lamb onto her. Hopefully I can, because it's a waste to have a big strong yaw like that with no lamb. So yeah, not a good day today. I thought yesterday was bad, but today is a lot worse. We're after finding a lot of dead lambs outside. Everything was born. We had no deaths, but that's cancelled out now. We have a lot of dead lambs outside, perished, and big strong lambs, and oh, to just break your heart, like all the hard work gone into them. Like any bit of profit out of sheep farming has gone down the drain there now, like, and same for other people, lammy outside, or lammy as well, like, but oh god, I'm afraid to go over the fields this evening, tomorrow and the day after, because there's going to be lambs everywhere, which we can't do nothing about. Like, we've up to 200 lambs inside now, and like there's supposed to be good weather in April. Like, I don't know, just lost for words. Don't. It actually is depressing, and I'll be going now having a good stiff drink in it, that's for sure, before I go ahead and tails, because I'm fucking sick of it. So here's Emily again, trying to get another lamb to walk. This lamb just couldn't stand from birth, so we took him away from the mother, and he couldn't walk yesterday, or this morning, sorry, but he's making good improvement, so I was making good progress, is right, but so I don't have the time to be at it now, but in fairness, Emily is giving them good time, and hopefully you will be better now in a few days, and we'll get you a new mummy, because your other mummy was trying to sit up on you and everything.
It's 12 o'clock in the night now, and it's pouring outside, but we had a record amount of lambs. We'd also a record amount of dead lambs today. That's not good news. All the pins in the house now full. Everywhere is packed out with sheep and lambs.
So these are our emergency pins, and we don't usually use these unless we have to. These are only for adoptions and stuff, but every whole place is full We don't know where we're going to put. And the storm is coming tomorrow, even though some of it's probably here now. And it's a long time from now and tomorrow evening. And we won't put any out lambs till Sunday because we can't put them out in the night time. So I don't know what we're going to do. We're in a bad way.
A lot of people are asking what kind of a setup we have here for lambing. And we can look here at it. There's a sheep about to lamb here, but we'll go with her now soon. And these are the pins of sheep inside here. To lamb still, and we have a few more out in the yard.
So these are pets. These are pets now, well not pets, lambs that we found outside, their pairs, and a few lambs with triplets and stuff. But we'll adopt them on as the day goes on. Up here you can see we've all these straw bedded. We'll show you these in later clips as well, us doing it. They're all straw bedded and we've hunted sheep out of them into the other pens, and we've left some outside in the yard. So, because we need the room for the newborns because we've no more pens. All here is full now. Emily's just stomach chewing a soft lamb there now. Trying to keep them alive. And down here,
they're fine and warm here, Don.
They have some comfort inside here compared to outside. So, there's some ball of sheep inside here now and lambs. Come on.
All the loose pinning now. There's way too many and they're getting mixed up. I see lambs jumping inside there. They're jumping inside in that pen. They're happy out of that. They're playing away mad.
They're happy to be inside.
One lamb is after taking a few pints of Guinness. He's jumping.
So all the pins behind you there, Columla, they're all full up to last, and there's 15 more on the other side of the wall as well. But we've way too many inside here. But they're getting mixed up and stuff. But it's a lot easier to have them inside here than finding them dead out in the field and drawing them back inside. So we're just full up to the brim now, and we're hoping they'll slow down a bit, but they have no notion. A lot of lamb now today and overnight as well.
These pins are handy. You don't have to be bringing water or anything. The water is running along the wall and the pipe. They all have water.
So we're fairly full up here. There's sheep in every single one of them, except that one there, because that's the only pin because the gate is broke. So they're happy though. They're coming on well inside now. But if the weather improves now tomorrow, a lot of most of these will be going out. That'll take a fair amount of hours in itself, putting out all these. But at least they're alive in it. So that's it for another video. Hopefully the weather improves. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one. What have you done, boys?
The hell with you, Joe.